time because I had a different video planned, but then plans got canceled, so I had to throw together a really quick video for this week because I missed last week and I'm so sorry about that. So, like I said, today is a story time video, and the story is of paranormal experiences. Ghosts. Those ghosts. I have a lot of paranormal experiences, but the scariest one, of course, happened in an abandoned house. Don't ask me why I was dumb enough to go into an abandoned house, but I was dumb enough to go into an abandoned house, and I'll tell you what happened. So, a little bit of a backstory before I jump right into this. I was at my boyfriend at the time's house, and we were really bored. We couldn't really do anything. We had watched all these movies already. So we asked his dad if we could go outside. And he was going to take me to this abandoned house because I really wanted to go in it because why not? Sounds really cool, right? So it was like a really weird, it was behind this like mansion type house, like really expensive. You know you're rich if you lived in there. It was behind this house that clearly people lived in. Like, it was in their backyard, pretty much. It was really weird. So, to get into the house, we had to sneak around the mansion-type house to get there. So we, like, ran really quickly, like, did a little ninja. The house is a ninja. We did a ninja movement to try to get to the abandoned house. So we got there, and we didn't know if the door was going to be open or not. And it was open. So it was like getting dark at this point, like, you know, like when the sun's going down and it's like golden, right? So we went in when it was golden-ish. I don't know why we didn't go sooner because it's creepy at night. So as soon as we walked up to it, it looked really creepy. Like, and this is around like November, December, like early December probably. So it was pretty chilly, but I live in Savannah, Georgia, so it wasn't that cold, but it was still pretty cold. So, it was really cold outside, so we opened the door, and, as soon as you open the door, like, you just get this bad feeling about this house. And I just thought it was my nerves, like, I was afraid, and it's an abandoned house, so of course you're going to be scared to go in it, but I walked in, and it was all okay when I got in. It was a lot warmer because of the insulation. There was no lights or anything, but the creepiest thing, when I walked in, on the floor, there was this teddy bear. Like a little kid's teddy bear. Like, where is it? Like a teddy bear, but like a tiny one. And it was like all ripped up, and it was so creepy. So just like that, I was like more scared. But then my boyfriend told, at the time, we're not dating anymore, but anyway, he told me that he had put that there. I'm like, oh, thank God. So I still had this pretty bad feeling about this house, but then we went into the second room, and it had, like, a flag sticking out of the wall. I mean, nobody lived there. I don't know why it wasn't torn down. I have no idea. But, the second room, it was not bad at all. Like, we could see it was, like, lit and everything. Not lit, like, it had light in it. So then when you go out of the second room, you go into the kitchen, and we went into the kitchen, and there was like this pretty little light on the top of the ceiling, but it was on the ground, it was broken, everything. There was broken dishes everywhere, like glass, or whatever you call dishes, I don't know, like glass, porcelain, whatever. There was like, yeah, there's just broken things everywhere. And the kitchen had a, oh, God. You scared me. It was my dog. Where was I? I had to close the door. Oh yeah, the kitchen. So the kitchen had a window in it too, so you could see. But then, my boyfriend had to go to the bathroom. Of course he was going to leave me alone. So he gave me his phone with a flashlight on it, and I stood in the hallway. The hallway was really long, and it was really dark because there was no windows. So the the bathroom was a little ways down from the kitchen. And, so I was just standing there in, like, the doorway of the kitchen, like, looking down this hallway. And down this hallway, there was, like, a wall at the back, and just, like, split off into rooms. And then the very, very back was a creepy, like, you have no idea how terrifying this face was, but it was, like, a spray-painted face on the wall, because, I don't know. And at this point, I started to get, like, really lightheaded. There was dust everywhere, so, like, I couldn't really, I mean, I could breathe fine at this point, but later on, you'll find out that I couldn't. So, finally, when he was done using the bathroom, he came back and he got a flashlight from me. And then we walked down the hallway to the last room, and I tell you not, as soon as I walked into that room, like, whoosh, like, I could not breathe at all. I was like, I don't know, it was crazy. There was this little record on the floor, and I was, like, drawn to this little record. So in this room, connected to it, was another small bathroom. And it was really creepy because the pipe switcher thing, so you just heard this. But he just told me that it was just leaky pipes, it's fine. And I needed to calm down because, like, my head was spinning, like, ooh, I could barely stand up at this point. So, he asked me if I needed to leave, and I'm like, yeah, I think. So we went back to the door. Well, like, close to the door. We started walking to the door. And when you come in, and if you don't go straight to the kitchen, you take a right, and the very first room, oh my goodness, this room was terrible. So we went into the first room, and as soon as I walked into the room, I was absolutely overtaken by sadness. If you don't believe in paranormal phenomenons or ghosts or anything like that, then you won't believe me. So you can just stop watching now at this point if you don't want to hear, and if you think I'm lying about ghosts or something. But if you're here to listen about ghosts, thank you for watching. So as soon as I walked in the room, I was overtaken by sadness. And the only thing in the room was 2 mattresses stacked on top of each other and a stool. So I was just walking around, there was like paint chips all over the ground and stuff. And he showed me the closet. And it's like my closet that I have here, you like open it and the doors like split open. Okay, so he opened the closet, and in the closet it was just this big hole in the wall that went to the third room that we went in, like the very back room, but it was pitch dark in the other room, and it was creeping me out, like I thought something was watching me through the hole in the wall, and that like really got to me. And then after he closed the closet back up, I could not take the sadness anymore. There was so much sadness building up just because I walked into this room, and my vision pretty much went away. Like, everything got blurry, and I barely even remember this part, but I thought I was going to pass out because I couldn't breathe, my head was killing me, and then my vision went blurry. So he got the stool for me to sit on, and I sat on the stool, and I started bawling. Like, it wasn't even because I was scared. I wasn't really scared at this point because all of my emotion just went to sadness. I couldn't even think that I was scared anymore. So I was just crying for absolutely no reason. I was just sad because of this room. So he asked me if I wanted to leave when he sat me on the bench, on the stool. And I still remember this part. So I was sitting on the stool, and I said, I don't think you can stand up, but yeah, I want to leave. And he gave me a second to catch my breath, and from this point on, I don't remember until we walked out of the house. Almost walked out of the house. So, after that, like, he gave me a minute to catch my breath and stuff, and then he asked me again, are you ready to leave? And this part I don't remember. This is just what he told me. he might be, I highly doubt he was lying because he was really, really scared. So, he said that my voice got deeper, like, not sound like a girl, you know. And he asked me if I wanted to leave, and I said, no, I'm staying. And he asked me why, and he told me that I said something is telling me that I have to stay. I don't remember that at all. My gut feeling was I wanted to leave, and something was keeping me there. Emotions. It was really, really, really scary. Oh God. Then I came back to consciousness. Like, now I remember this part. He got me up, and I just remember going out of the doorway. So I was out of the doorway at this point, and everything was better. Like, I wasn't as sad as I was, but I still couldn't breathe, and my head was killing me. Like, I still felt like I was gonna pass out. So he finally got me to the doorway, and he opened up the door, and now it was like twilight, kind of. Like, the sun was still up, but it was like everything was glowing. Like, you know, that time where it's not bright and sunny, but you can still see. It's like dark. This is like that, and I kid you not, I swear to God, as soon as I walked out of that door, just immediate fresh air, like, and I kid you not, like, I cannot express this to you guys enough. As soon as I walked out of that house, I was absolutely fine. I was breathing fine. My head kind of hurt a little bit, but it wasn't pounding like it was. And my boyfriend said, like, my whole mood changed, like, completely, as soon as I got out of that house. And I looked back at it. It was not good. I don't know what happened in that house, but I never, ever want to go back. It was absolutely terrifying, and I know that doesn't sound scary, but it was incredibly scary. Like, the feeling that house gives you, that room, it was really scary. I've never had anything like that happen. So lesson learned here, guys. Don't follow your boyfriend into abandoned houses. Don't follow anyone into abandoned houses. Don't go alone. Don't be that stupid person in the scary movie. Don't go into abandoned houses. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my abandoned house story. So if you liked this video, and if you like me doing story times, please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you want to see my new upcoming videos, click that subscribe button down below. That would make my day. I'd be so happy. My goal for the end of the school year is to have 50 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys next week. Bye! Meow! There.